Welcome. My name is Katherine Leggat-Barr. I am an intern working with the IHS Health Promotion Disease Prevention Program. Today, I'll be interviewing Dr. Michael Toedt, who is the Chief Medical Officer for the IHS. Welcome, Dr. Toedt.
Thank you, Katherine. It's my pleasure to be here to talk about a very important topic.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here. The first question is about what is known nationally about the vaping epidemic among American Indian and Alaska Native populations.
Well, in the general population, there are significant improvements and progress in reducing overall commercial tobacco product use in the US. However, American Indian and Alaska Native communities continue to use at a higher rate. When it comes to vaping among the general youth population, the CDC and FDA show that nearly 20% of high school students and nearly 5% of middle school students in the United States reported that they currently use e-cigarettes. Vaping use among American Indian and Alaska Native youth is higher than all youth in this country. The 2019 National Youth Tobacco Survey data shows that 40% of American Indian, Alaska Native high school students and 16% of middle school students were currently vaping users.
And what does the national data show about vaping use within the last few years?
Well, fortunately, the prevalence of smoking in the US has declined to 14%. However, vaping use has been increasing among high school and middle school youth in the general population and American Indian and Alaska Native youth.
What are the most concerning health impacts of vaping?
A primary concern is that many young people view vaping as socially acceptable. The use of vaping products is unsafe for kids, teens, and young adults. Most vaping products contain nicotine. Nicotine is highly addictive and can harm adolescent brain development, which continues into the early to mid-20s. Vaping products can contain other harmful substances besides nicotine. Young people who use vaping products may also have increased risk for future addiction to other drugs. Lastly, heart disease and cancer are the top leading causes of death among the American Indian and Alaska Native population, and commercial tobacco use is one of the behavioral risk factors that contributes to these diseases. Tobacco use also increases the risk for stroke and diabetes.
And what do you think are the biggest drivers of vaping usage?
Vaping products are constantly evolving since they first came on the market. The original product resembled a traditional cigarette. Now vaping devices come in a variety of shapes and sizes and can be disposable or rechargeable. Some still look like a traditional cigarette or pipe, while others look like pens, USB flash drives, or other high-tech devices or common items to make it appealing and enticing to youth. Vaping products are easy to conceal and come in a wide variety of flavors that appeal to youth and others.
And how do you say youth are often gaining access to these products in general?
Youth may be accessing vaping products from older siblings, friends, relatives, and purchasing directly.
And do you see potential benefits of vaping products for individuals who want to quit smoking?
Presently, there's no evidence to conclude that vaping increased smoking cessation.
And what can community members do to stop the use of vaping products in American Indian and Alaska Native communities?
So that's a great question. There's several ways that they can promote the traditional and sacred use of tobacco. American Indians had used tobacco and or other plant mixtures grown or harvested for ceremonial or medicinal purposes. They did not use commercial tobacco for recreational use. Another option would be to increase awareness about vaping and other commercial tobacco products that contain nicotine and other additives that are harmful to the user. This includes bystanders who are exposed to second and third-hand smoke or aerosol. Education and campaigns about the adverse health effects of e-cigarettes can also be helpful in all communities. Promoting tobacco-free policies in the community, workplace, and public health events will make an impact as well. And finally, tribal communities can promote Tobacco 21 federal legislation.
Thank you so much for chatting. This completes the interview, but if you have any concluding remarks, that would be great to share.
Thank you. In conclusion, I just want to urge everyone to take action to protect the health of American Indian and Alaska Native youth. We can work together to increase the health of individuals, families, and communities across Indian country.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Toedt. It was a pleasure interviewing you today and hearing about all the approaches to address this really, really important topic. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Katherine. It was a pleasure. Appreciate the interview.